So if you always hit the ball in the directions that your shoulder is facing, the players on the other team will always know where the ball is going. So you need to learn to vary the position of the ball between your feet. You need to learn to hit off both feet. You need to learn to roll your wrists slightly, but you still have the stick perpendicular to the ground, and you can hit the ball backwards. You can turn your wrists a little bit this way and vary your step, so I can step this way to put the ball a little farther behind my left foot. I can put it here so that I can hit the ball backwards and the ball will go diagonally backwards. So the wrists play a big part of the direction of the shot. Now when you're taking the stick back, the backswing, you want to take it back straight. And what you're going to see a lot of people do is they take the stick outside the line. When they take the stick outside the line, they pick it up here and they get the flying elbow, they loop it down and they come down and they made several compensations. We want to minimize the compensations in the hockey hit. We want the hit to be repeatable. Repeatable means we can hit the ball and we hit it in the same spot. If I was hitting against the wall, I'd want to hit it in the same spot every time. So I'm here, I want to hit the ball, I want it to come back to my stick, and I have a repeating hit. The ball has overspin on it, and that's what we're looking for. Now those hits aren't that good. There's a little bit of a bumpy field. This is a turf field with rubber pellets. If you're on a real water-based field, you find the ball will track in a straight line, or even on a dry turf that doesn't have the rubber pellets. So the next thing we want to talk about is when you are swinging the stick back. Notice that my right hand is on top of my left hand. It's not underneath like this. You can't see the stick, the top of the stick when I'm holding it. I've covered it up. And what happens is the two hands are facing each other and I take the stick back in a straight line. I don't want to take it inside. I don't want to take it outside. I don't want to take it down. I don't want to lift it up. So I'm going to take it straight back. The triangle is still there. The elbow starts to bend. The stick now is pointing on plane. So I'm on plane. I come down and I hit the ball. So I have my elbow on the side. I come down and I hit the ball. So what's really going on the backswing? What's really going on is I am turning my shoulders, and at a certain point I've kept the angle here between my hand and the stick. The elbow now starts to break. I turn my shoulders some more, I turn my hips, and now I can come down and hit the ball. And you notice I've kept my hands in the same position here as they were here, as they were here. And one drill you can do with players is you can actually, as a coach, grab the end of the stick and keep the toe up for them in these 3 points. And you can just walk the stick through these points and tell them, you know, keep it vertical here, keep it perpendicular here, and keep the angle here, maintain the relationship. So the next thing to understand about the backswing is when you're taking it back, you don't want the left arm to get inside like this. The left arm is hanging straight down here. It should be hanging straight down here. Let's try that again. Okay, next thing about the backswing. It's going to come back along the ground. You want to try skimming along the ground. And there's a guy named Balbir Singh who won 3 or 4 gold medals for India. He showed me this drill around 1980 in Berkeley. You can actually swing the stick back and forth, no ball. And I don't know if we can see the ground here in the video, but I want to pick a spot and I want to hit the same spot. I want to hit the same spot going backwards and forwards with the stick. No ball, pick a spot, the stick swings back and forth or sweeping, and you want to sweep back and forth on the same spot. So his point is you want to have a repeating swing. Okay? The next thing is you can practice a mini hit with your hands choked up like this. The stick face, when your hands are on your right knee, is pointing straight up. Now, if you drop the stick down, you can't do this. You're going to hit behind the ball. You have to have the angle. It comes down, and you go into the position where you want to be on the follow through, pointing at the target with the stick perpendicular to the ground again. So here, get your wrist angle set, come down and hit the ball. So let's do that. So I stop. Now what you need to learn to do here is to accelerate the hands through the ball. So I'm setting up, and I'm going to accelerate the hands through the ball. Okay.